Howdy guys, I'm back with more Path of Exile. I am in the Labyrinth. I just entered for the first time and I was like, okay, let me just grab the waypoint and I'll start recording. And I was like, wait a minute, there's a waypoint to the Labyrinth now? How nifty is that? I like it.
The just goddess presides over us all. The future of the Empire rests in her even hands.
The Lord's Labyrinth, opened by Emperor Izaro, and I didn't get to see the rest of it. Ooh, Labyrinth activation device, okay. Oh, okay, so it tells you what level you can do every single one. So 55 for Cruel, 68 for Merciless, and the Eternal one just needs, oh, you still have to do the different trials. Okay, I'm seeing how this works. So I need to do 3 trials for each one, and then I have to do 6 Insano trials. Okay, so they cut down how many trials you need. That's pretty cool. Alright.
Is watching.
Alright, I'm liking the improvements already so far, and it looks like I'm just the level I need to be. I think I just hit 35 while I was doing my daily or something, so gosh, long load time here. Alright, so really excited to see what's different about this place. So this looks like it's going to be a lot more straightforward, and there's a forgotten reliquary here. I don't know if this place is much smaller, if that's worth looking around for, or what.
In the impressionable youth of my reign, I was encouraged to believe in the precious nature of my imperial blood. The divine claret, as one fool of a courtier would repeat with tiresome regularity. Unfortunately, my divine claret refused to pour from one cup to another. Try as I might, with a lovely procession of young and ever-dutiful wives, my noble seed simply would not sprout. Who then to choose as my worthy successor? With the candidates on hand either mediocre at best or maniacal at worst, I found myself in quite the quandary. That's when fortune took me by the hand and led me to a forgotten tome on a forgotten shelf in the quietest corner of San Library. A tome entitled Ancient Traditions of Asmarian Ascendancy. The rest, one might say, is history.
Is history. Oh boy, so Izaro's seed didn't sprout. I think that's a really interesting way of saying he is shooting blanks. So think about that when Izaro kicks your butt. He's got no game. He can't. Okay, that's a terrible thing, and I shouldn't make fun of it, but I think he's that way because of inbreeding or something, too, to add insult to injury. Oh my gosh, I'm about to... Wow, why am I here? What am I doing with my life? Why am I here, actually? Where am I trying to go? This better be worth it, whatever is in here. Curious lockbox. Can I just thought to myself, can I save? But it's like, oh yeah, no, I can't. Alright. Treasure key. Okay, nothing too curious came out of it, thankfully. I think that's a good thing. Alright, even got a few goodies here. Just pick these up, why not? Alright, hopefully, I don't know, gosh, I hope yeah, I'm not going back that way, that's for sure. Hopefully I don't see too many of those traps. Alright, I'm thinking about noping out of the labyrinth right now and trying again tomorrow with these kinds of traps. It's like, well, I guess at least they're not fire traps. I don't know. It could be worse, I guess. No need to complain. So it seems like these areas are still every bit as humongous as before. So I don't really know really where to go, honestly. I mean, that's why it's called the labyrinth. I mean, it wouldn't be much of a labyrinth if I knew where to go, right? But Yeah, I thought that the size of the maps would be cut down a little bit, but they're still pretty big. Of course, that's my fault for turning around and killing every single thing I see. But I guess if the map size is still pretty big, it makes sense because I think...
Oh, the weary traveler draws close to the end of the path.
Yeah, because see, I'm already, like, right here. I feel like I got here pretty fast. So, ooh, I forgot I picked up this Crimson Jewel. Ooh. Oh, that's weird. A chance to block with shields, critical strike. Then I was like, I got ooh about the block with shields, and then everything else was like, no. Alright, so into the pit with that one, and I'll just throw this stuff in here for now. And let's take a gander at this.
The Azmeri were the first culture known in history to use trials of strength, wisdom, and spirit to select its chieftains. The first Lord's Trial was a rough-hewn maze festooned with wild animals and brutal traps, crafted to test aspiring Azmerian leaders' body, mind, and soul. In conquering the adversities of the maze, a champion proved they were capable of bearing the crushing burden of chieftainship. The first trials were simple contraptions reflecting simple times. As the Azmerian civilization grew in number and complexity, so did the trials, from treacherous mazes to bewildering labyrinths. Alas, there are no surviving descriptions of the labyrinth that tested and proved the worth of Viruso Prima Imperialis. I imagine it was quite something to behold.
And then GGG went ahead and made our labyrinth much easier. Oh, gosh.
The Emperor beckons, and the world attends.
Well, I don't know how easy it is. I better not get too confident. I might get wiped out right here and now. You never know, right? Boy, wouldn't I look silly. Alright, so I did upgrade my flasks. I am at least using colossal flasks now.
Failure is an illusion.
I feel like I probably want to kill all the super spooky, naughty stuff because I don't want to have to deal with it later. I really just want to get through this, like, safely and efficiently, which means I probably shouldn't stand there while Izaro humps me from afar. Oh, look, we both had a leap at the same time.
Loyalty is a fire that spreads quickly if the forest is dry.
Maybe I should kill this instead of running in circles. I don't know, just a thought. Alright, making good progress. This might not take me a whole hour. Wouldn't that be just... Let's see, I haven't even been in here quite 10 minutes yet, and I've already beat Izaro once, so... oh, wow, I'm already like halfway through it. Yeah, this place is going to take about half as long as it used to, even if I poke around and attack every single thing I see. Well, this is nice. I'm liking the length.
The son of Ezemir met the son of San upon the road to the imperial throne. The Eternal offered his cunning, his eyes and ears bought and paid for. The Ezemite offered his strength, his sword, earned in the arena. A pact was forged, with the labyrinth as witness. Two men separated by blood, two men bound by hope, two men, and only one emperor.
Two men and only one emperor. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh my gosh. I almost ripped. Oh gosh. I don't want to do it again. I'm so like awful at traps and contraptions and stuff. Like I just start panicking and running with them. Like I don't know what's wrong with me. It wasn't worth Sand of Eternity. The next idol you will hit will no longer regenerate life. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that makes the fight a little bit easier. Where's the easy way out of here? Do I have to walk all the way back? Did I miss it? I was sitting here, like, expecting it. Oh, once it hits me, it's gonna, like, ricochet off or something. I don't know what the hell I was thinking there. But, yeah, I was like, I was trying to gawk at the switches and see if I hit them all. I'm like, where's the, like, one that creates the portal that lets me get out of here? Oh, apparently I can just leap I can just leap over these? Okay, well, I feel like a bozo just walking through. I'm like, yeah, this is fine. I'm just gonna walk through here. I'm wearing, like, plate armor. This shit shouldn't hurt at all. Or, whoops, sorry, this stuff shouldn't hurt at all. Sorry. Oh, man, I'm getting a little carried away. Today was my birthday, so I celebrated a little bit, so I'm having a little bit more fun than I usually would. Got a big old birthday cake, too, that there's, like, no way I can eat all of. You know, it's like the sizes of things are ridiculous. Like, we asked for a medium cake, and it's, like, humongous. There's no way we can eat it all. Alright, so I'm right here, and I guess, okay, I guess it doesn't matter which way I go because it looks like both of these little roads go to the same way. I think I would have rather gone the straight across way, but I don't know, maybe this is just as fine too. I don't really know. I mean, I guess it connects, so I basically don't want to go down a dead end, and I don't think that's going to be the case here. I don't really know. You know, I missed so much of Oriath already. It's like I'm still getting used to like my updated loot filter. It's like, oh, there's like a little bit of a border around like portal scrolls now, and I'm like still getting used to that. I'm like, ooh, that looks different, you know. So it's like there's so much going on that I haven't gotten used to yet. Everything just still feels really new to me, even though it's been out for a while because I got stuck. And oh geez, is this a puzzle? Please no puzzles. Alright, I touched every single one of them. Maybe I need to do these two? Is it open? Did I open it? Okay. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Labyrinth Trove. Ooh. Oh, wow. Well, that, you know, especially since I'm doing SSF, that was absolutely worth doing. Oh my gosh, if I could just click a little bit faster. Yeah, I really needed like all of that. That was awesome. I'm really glad I came down here. Man, they really made the labyrinth, like, I'd say it's almost just downright worth doing at this rate, the way I've been getting these treasures and stuff. I mean, and I haven't really gone out of my way. They were just kind of on the way of me wandering around, so yeah,
when the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. To entertain doubt is to dance with death.
Alright, so yeah, here I'm already at the second fight, and, gosh.
The Asmeri were consummate survivors. They had to be, having been sired in the most inhospitable range of mountains in all of Rayclast. Unfortunate, some might say. I do not. I believe it was the making of them, and of us, their descendants. So it is no wonder that they developed the Lord's trial. With survival being a moment-by-moment concern, that harried people grew to understand power quite intimately. Strong leadership is able to bridge the chasm between existence and extinction. Poor leadership might see an entire tribe vanish into that same chasm. When the Asmeri descended from their mountains to conquer the fecund lands of central Rayclast, they thrived and multiplied with utmost alacrity in those more forgiving climes. For is it not poverty that teaches us how we might excel in times of plenty?
So I think in shorter words you could probably say having a rough life builds character, right? Isn't that what everyone always says? It's character building whenever you have a hardship or something like that.
Slowness lends strength to one's enemies.
Well, I found that insulting. But alright, Izaro, at least I don't have seed that can't sprout problems, unlike you. Alright, I guess so, since I hit the frost idol, did my little idol thing, like, is there really... Oh, I don't really know if there's any real reason for me to hit those or not. I probably shouldn't face tank all the things that hurt me. I should probably kill these little guys casting little sparkle balls at me. I don't even know what the hell they're doing. but they're getting on my nerves.
Time is the champion of second chances.
Alright, I probably shouldn't have focused on them so much. I mean, they just kind of were nice to restore my flasks. I probably should have spent more time on Izaro himself. Oh well. Alright, so one more area and I guess I'm at the end. Wow, this place is even smaller than I thought. I thought it was going to take me, well, I could still die and screw this up. I'm not done yet, but I thought this would take like 30 minutes, and I'm slow, so people that actually know what the hell they're doing must be able to get through this place in like 5 minutes or something. I didn't expect that. Can I go now? Thank you. Oh my gosh, but it's like they made it like way... I feel like it's more difficult. I feel like there's more traps and shenanigans than there were in any other labyrinths, but that could just be me being bad as usual as well, though, so I'm getting nervous here. Yeah, you know, I guess the thing is, like, I don't know, like, I shouldn't feel as nervous about if I'm going to die or anything at this point, because it's like, well, you know, if I die, the place isn't all that big, so it'll take me all of, like, what, 10 minutes, 15 minutes to get back to where I was, and, oh my gosh, that was a pain in the butt, but, so it'd take me all of 10, 15 minutes to get back to where I was, so it's like, failing, I don't know, it seems like it shouldn't feel as big of a big deal, but it's still like, I don't know, the shame of screwing it up or something. It's like, man, I died to this, especially the way I play. I sit here, I don't even ID boxes, I'm just like, I'll deal with whatever comes out, whatever, you know, which, you know, I'm not doing hardcore, so not a big deal. I probably don't want to get in a bad habit of doing that. I guess it doesn't really matter, I'm overthinking it a bit. Alright, looks like we got another poem to read here, or listen to, whatever.
The warrior bled upon Izaro's stones and cursed Izaro's ilk. He looked upon the walls of his tomb, built by his masters, his enemies, and called for the first ones to carry him to the forest and fields of his Ezomir. Yet while the first ones remained silent, the guide did speak. Of secrets planted by clever hands enslaved by gold. And with one such secret, plucked the life of the warrior from the first one's jaws.
Jeez. Man, I don't know, I know I always talk about the voice acting, but I don't know, like, whoever does a voice for that, like, could just talk and lull me to sleep. Something about it is just like, I don't know, kind of strangely soothing. I don't know why. Alright, current location. Oh, I didn't realize I was right here. I don't know if that's really worth looking for or not. Let me spend my point. Still working my way toward Resolute Technique. I think I'm supposed to get this at some point, but I'm going to bypass it for now because it's no way to sustain it. That would be suicide at the moment, from what I understand anyway. Ooh, chest. Always good. Nope. I was about to say, there's always good things in these. Alright, into the... I feel like this isn't somewhere I want to be, but I'm going to take a quick gander anyhow. You're here. I thought I was already there. Oh, that's where that was outside. Oh, I see. So, okay, I can still get to the end through here, so I was just a little... I misunderstood the map or whatever, so... Alright, I should be able to get through here, and I guess I'll be at the end, so... Still not that much longer, and that's, you know, stopping and listening to the little dialogue thingies too, and I'm also, like I said, I'm pretty slow and I'm not jumping over stuff like I could be. I'm just like, I'm gonna walk everywhere, yay! Alright, so I think I completely just bypassed that little, puzzle thing, whatever, over here, so let me run back. That's the way out. So I was like, I think I was looking for the way that I didn't, have to go through the, oh, nope, I didn't think I could. Whoop. I was trying to find the way where I didn't have to go through the buzzsaw, it's like, wait a minute, that wouldn't make sense. I got ripped off. Nothing in that chest. It's either an exalted orb or nothing with me, you see. Alright, so here's a silver chest, I guess. Oh, you know, I guess I can't.
Where there's
Oh,
a
okay, no, I
silver
can.
key, there must be a
Silver door. Yeah. I wonder if I should, because there's a little area over here and it's kind of bugging me. Like, I feel like I should go over here. I feel like I wasted my time. I definitely wasted my time going over there. Well, whatever, you know, there could have been an exalted orb in there, and I mean, you know, the thing is, like, I don't know with this game, but I think, and I might not be right about this, so don't, like, quote me on this, but, I think that Diablo, like, when you load into an area, all of the loot that's going to drop is, like, loaded in already or whatever. So, I mean, think of all the things that, like, when you're, if that's, like, actually how it works, when you're just, like, say what right now, you're just running around right here, and, you know, all the things that you do for the sake of speed, the little chests that, like, how many times do you guys run past these and, like, nothing comes out of them that are worthwhile, so you just condition yourself not to bother clicking on them, right? But when you click on them, you get a Vol orb. Look at that. As if to explain my point perfectly, right? It's like, why would anyone have any earthly reason to click on that? It's so out of the way. I lost so much time wandering over there, killing myself to a bleed, and, you know, I almost died because I'm not paying the hell attention. Okay, so this takes me to another silver key area. I don't even think I found the cache in this area. Like, if I understand it right, the key and the cache is in the same area. I don't know if I'm I don't really know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know if I want to go in here or... I mean, I don't know. I feel like I want to look around. Yeah, I feel like I want to look around more in here because it says it connects to the next area. So I think I need to back up and go back the way I was before I almost bled myself to death over here. Ooh, and I'm about to do it again. I don't learn. Geez. But, oh yeah, I don't even need to go that way. I don't know why I'm still over here. I don't know what I'm doing with my career. Ah, there we go. I guess I should have used my little speed flask while I was running through that stuff. I swear I don't make sense. I'm terrible at this game. But, yeah, basically, you know, I don't know how the loot is generated. If, like, every time you click on something, if there's a random chance something will fall out, or if everything that's going to drop is already loaded into the area, because... You know, I understand that certain things like have a chance to drop certain things or whatever, but you know, you could get always, you know, everything would have like a 0.001 chance to drop like whatever orb or something, right? So it's like everything has a chance to be something pretty awesome. It's just it's statistically so low that it's usually not worth doing, but just something to think about. You know, the best item that could drop for me right now could always be just in a random chest. Like I said, you know, just something to think about. You know, you gotta figure out if the trade-off is really worth it.
An can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep those promises.
And typically it's probably not really worth going over every little nook and cranny of something. It's better to just get to the higher level stuff where the good stuff drops anyway, right? I think that's how it works anyway. Alright, so we've got a poem and a bronze inscription that I'm going to read before I take on Izaro.
The custom of the Lord's trial was upheld throughout the founding years of the Empire. Verusso's successor, Caspiro, was a low-born legionnaire, the lone survivor of a labyrinth that claimed the lives of every high-born contender, including Verusso's only son. Caspiro proved to be every bit the emperor that Verusso was. Alas, the Lord's labyrinth was corrupted by those with the vanity to consider their blood more precious than their empire. Selfish blood breeds selfish times, and the empire paid for it with its own blood, with the Knight of 1,000 Ribbons, with that most regal of cannibals, Emperor Romira. Not anymore. I Izaro Frecius, shall return us to justice. I shall build the greatest Lord's Labyrinth in Asmerian history, and my successor shall be chosen by the goddess herself. Only when the Lord's Labyrinth is drenched in selfish blood can a true leader ascend the throne.
Oh man, I love these. These are so cool. Alright, so now a poem.
The guide led the warrior down a path that wound and twisted through fields of blossoming promises, green-bladed hopes. The warrior closed his eyes, a mere moment to feel the warmth of the sun on his back and to drink from the guide's proffered flask. Now the warrior staggers and crawls down the wounded, tortured causeway. The bitterness stings his weeping eyes, the fire roars in his belly, consuming him. The warrior will not ascend. Instead he hunts, guided by his love for Esamir.
Well, let me make sure I ascend here. Let me try my best not to screw this up
Our throne is the most devious trap of them all.
after coming so far, and it looks like I see the worst traps possible for me. I wish I had something that removed bleeds. Well, maybe if I just sit here and face tank, I'll be safe. No, that's not working out for me. I shouldn't do that. Alright, so don't want to sit there and face tank all the hurty stuff. That's absolutely for sure. I feel like I'm doing alright. He's pretty low, and ooh, that was...
Triumphant at last.
Oh, that wasn't too bad at all, actually. That was downright easy, honestly. Alright, so I'm excited. Alright, which treasure?
Before your emperor, you are worthy. Before the goddess of justice, you are worthy. Receive our blessings, embrace our gifts, and rise, Ascendant. For this is the ending that we all deserve.
I am worthy. Alright, let's pick this. Oh! Well, that was lucky. Alright, cool. Let's see what I got there, if it's anything good. Increased armor. Oh, Dusk Toe. That would have been nice, like, way earlier on. Actually, it may not be too bad compared to what I have. It's actually better than what I have. It's actually kind of better than what I have. I don't really know though. Nah, I don't really need the stun and block recovery, but like more life, a lot more armor and evasion, same movement speed. I don't really like the reduced light radius, but I'm not sure how much that matters. The chaos resistance is kind of cool, and the chaos damage to spells and attacks, but I'm at the point where I really need more gem sockets, so yeah, I'm not really sitting here considering if this is an upgrade. Ugh, my life right now with my oops, not the right one, with my equipment, it's rough. I've got some pretty bad stuff, like I've got some really bad gloves, and I really hope that my enchant over here isn't for gloves. Let's look. Oh, yep, use the skull on a pair of gloves. Let's see. Oh gosh, did I put... Oh my gosh, I'm like thinking, did I put like any white gloves aside? Is there any chance, like hell, maybe one of these energy shield ones are better? Oh gosh, they might be. I might have end up using these. Intelligence, energy shield, chaos resist. Alright, no, I'm just gonna go ahead and just gently slide those back in. Those are my old gloves. Those are really low level. Oh gosh, I don't have any gloves that are worth a darn. I don't even have like any white gloves that I could enchant. I got like some energy. This is how desperate I am. Ugh. Solo self-found life is hard. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to put this enchant on a really crappy pair of gloves, so rip. Alright, trigger Word of Light when you take a critical strike. What the hell is Word of Light? Is there, let's see, is there a way I can see what the hell that is? It deals a portion of your main hand damage in an area around you and creates consecrated ground, causing you and your allies to regenerate life. Huh, that's pretty nifty. Be nice if I could put them on a better pair of gloves there, but suppose I can't complain. I chose to play in this league. Alright, so I have a silver... Oh, I have another treasure key. I guess I could open another treasure chest. How about this one? Oh, nice. I feel like one of these edge ones is always filled up with, like, stuff like this. Awesome. I always love I love finishing up the labyrinth. I always feel so rewarded with all of it. I know I'm such like a little kid. Alright. Altar of Ascendancy. So, what shall I be? I shall be a Slayer this time, so this is going to be new for me. I've only played Gladiator, so let's see. No judge, no jury, just the executioner.
No judge,
Oh.
no jury, just the executioner.
Alright, so we've got two-handed damage and attack speed, Bane of Legends, gain onslaught for 20 seconds when you kill a rare or unique enemy. Kill enemies that have 20% or lower life when hit by your spells. Ooh. Alright, and then more damage. Headsman, 50% reduced reflected physical damage taken, 20% more damage if you've killed recently. Ooh. And, ooh, increased area of effect. Alright, so I know I want increased area of effect stuff. Ooh, attack damage leached is life. I know I need life leech stuff too. Endless hunger. 20% of overkill damage is leached at life. Life leech effects are not removed at full life. Ooh, alright. Two-handed damage, life leech. More life leech and brutal favor. 10% of maximum life per second maximum life leech rate. Cannot be stunned while leeching. You're immune to bleeding while leeching. Ooh wee. I was thinking I should go over here. Okay, well hold on, let me finish reading these. Okay, ooh, increased area of effect. Impact, single target, oh blah. Ooh, but extra area of effect to area skills, not so blah. And then reduced enemy stun threshold, overwhelm. Okay, this is a lot of stun stuff. I don't know about this. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a Slayer. Alright, got my achievement. Now, I'm not actually sure where to put my points. I don't have my little, I didn't think to put my little guide up next to me. I'm kind of thinking I want to do... Well, I'm kind of thinking this would be good because of the life leech, so I could work my way over here. But, you know, this overkill damage, I feel like I need to get Bane of Legends to be able to do that, but because of the onslaught support, I feel like I can go a bit longer without getting Bane of Legends, because I know I'm going to have to go this way to get the area of effect. So, and plus the 20% more damage, I'm just not sure which one to do first. Because I know I need the life leech I can't even do Cyclone without the life leech. So I feel like I need to go this way to grab the life leech first. But on the other hand, like I said, I feel like this would also like be necessary to make that good. So I'm having a really tough time deciding, so I'm not going to decide right now. I'm going to maybe research it before jumping on any one thing. I mean, I know I can just always, get a refund or whatever, but you know, I'd rather not do that. You know, I'd rather not waste points when I don't really need to. You know, when I can... Oh yeah, here's my hideout. It's a work in progress, don't mind me. So I can just go to the labyrinth and I can make a new instance of it right here and everything. So I can just, anytime I want to go do the labyrinth again, oh my gosh, isn't that really cool? I think that's pretty awesome. Alright, well why don't I go ahead and stop here for now. I went ahead and ascended. I have no idea where to put my points. I'll figure that out next time. And then I'll start working on Act 4. And then maybe a couple more videos of Act 4 and I'll finally be in the new stuff. Only took me like 3 weeks after release, huh? Alright guys, well thank you for checking out the new and improved Labyrinth with me. I'll see you guys with another video soon. Bye for now.